Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medinah Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called Late Checkout. I love a late checkout. The ingredients you need: Sir Davis whiskey, 2 ounces of it, a half ounce of lime juice, a half ounce of agave nectar, or spicy agave if you want a little kick in it, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, and you're going to top it off with some ginger beer or Sprite. Oh, I haven't had Sprite in a minute. That
Every
sounds
now and
good.
then, I need an emergency Sprite.
Every now and again. And you're going to garnish this with a lime wheel or a candied ginger. I love a good old ginger chew. This is how you're going to make it. You're going to add your whiskey, your lime juice, your agave, and your bitters to a shaker with ice. Shake it like you need a late checkout extension. Can I go till 2, not 11? I need the 2 p.m. checkout.
Or 4.
Strain into a rocks or a highball glass with fresh ice, and then top it with that ginger beer for the spicy grown-up vibe or the Sprite for sweet and flirty. Which one are you? And garnish it with the lime wheel. And there you have it, guys. A late checkout.
I am a spicy old lady. And I cannot wait until hopefully I make it to like 80 something, because I think that's when I will reach my final form. A lot of the things that I aspire to do in my life, just like on a personal level, are old lady activities. I want to sit on my porch every day in a rocking chair or even a glider if I'm feeling new age, with some spiked lemonade or sweet tea.
Spiked with what?
Liquor.
Oh.
I don't know what kind of liquor.
What if they tell you can't drink anymore?
Who gonna check me, boo?
Like, what if the doctors are like...
That's
hey.
the other part that I'm looking forward to. When you're old, you do what you want to do.
Unless somebody steps in and is like, take the drink from her.
And you can take it and I'm going to bop you with my cane. One time, y'all, my grandma got pulled over, right? She wasn't drinking or anything.
Does she drink, though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But she doesn't drink a lot now. She used to. She also got epilepsy. I don't think she's supposed to drink at all. So every now and again, she will have like a few sips of Moscato, like on her birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, that's it. And then that thing started beeping on her phone, glucose too high. You know how the diabetes goes. She's got the sugar at this point. Anyways, she gets pulled over. She was going somewhere back in Natchfish. This guy pulls her over, the cop. She's looking at him. I guess she was like, I don't know what she was doing. Something wasn't right. He takes her license stuff. She's looking at him. She's like, wait a minute. Are you such and such? My grandma was a band director for many years out there. So she's been working in the schools for a long time. This is a former student of hers, all grown up. And this is like in the past 10 or 15 years. Anyway, he was like, well, I pulled you over because you were swerving or something like that. He said, he was like, I didn't know if you were a drunk driver or not. Give me back my license. I'm not drunk. I'm going to wherever she was going. Give it back now. You know what he did? He gave her that license back and he told her to have a good day, and she went on. Those are the things that I want to do when I'm old.
I got a ticket the other day. You know what I did? And I don't get tickets.
You don't even drive fast.
I don't. I didn't. I picked up my phone. I was on a Zoom call.
Oh, hell no.
I have a deal right now. It's an international deal. I'm a real estate agent, right? I was on the phone with the other agent that's in Dominican Republic, and and I just picked up the phone to move it, and we weren't even like really driving. It was you know how it gets clogged up right when you're leaving Lenox. It wasn't even like real driving, and I'm like, what is he pulling me over for? I didn't even do anything. I was like, oh my god, like is my life? I just didn't know what was going on.
Is my tag bad? What's going on?
So I pull over, and you just already be annoyed with the police, and then he comes up and he's like, he was Jamaican. And he was like, do you know what you did? And I was like, I don't know. I'm on the phone. Like
I hate when they ask that.
You know.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, I was like, what did I do? And I was just so annoyed. He was like, I need to see your license. I was like, well, sir, it's in the trunk. My purse is in the trunk and my license is in my purse. And he was like, do you have any weapons? And I was like, do I look like I have any weapons?
Well, you was going to gun class. Maybe he saw the episode.
This was before that. This was several weeks ago. Like maybe even months at this point. Anyways, he was like, he really gave me a ticket. I thought I was gonna be, when I got out the car, I was like, he gonna see my booty and he gonna not give me a ticket. No, that nigga gave me a ticket. You know what I did?
What?
Call Lieutenant Bay. Call that nigga and tell him take this off. What? And he did. Done.
He did?
Yeah. No more ticket.
pays to know people.
It does.
know?
Because what? I was like, sir.
I've gotten pulled over for a phone thing. I did have the phone in my hand. I needed to see something. Y'all got a whole fucking laptop, and I don't even think y'all be working. Sometimes I wish the tent was not as dark so I could see, because I got a feeling some of y'all is on there playing games. Y'all playing Grand Theft Auto, the 2K,
Y'all
or whatever the
porn.
sports. Absolutely. And where are y'all getting that at, by the way? My favorite site. You know, we can't see that here in this damn state.
Pornhub?
Mm-hmm.
They blocked Pornhub?
Well, obviously, I'm the only masturbating bitch in the room.
Well,
it's been blocked for like
Pornhub
all
was never
month.
my go-to.
Where you go?
I go to XNXX.
I knew you was gonna say that. I hate that ghetto-ass website, but I've been on it. It's on my private browser. I have to be very careful
They
when
get
I
to
open
the
my...
point.
The aesthetic.
Well,
it looks like 2002.
Well, you gotta look. It has to be white people porn. I watch white people porn.
I did know that, and I forgot.
Yeah.
I've realized, actually, I am really good at not only blacking out when I get drunk, but like blacking out memories like that I should remember.
You don't watch white people porn?
I don't like it. Every now and then, again, I will.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and again, it's too pink. I don't want to see pink pussies, pink nipples, and pink dicks. I don't like it. It starts making me think about abuse, rashes, and getting your ass beat, and sunburn. All very uncomfortable things. Yeah, I don't. Especially the men.
I don't. I only watch lesbian porn.
And I need to see a dick in there. And not a fake one. Not nothing you bought down at the DR office building that is also a plastic surgery center. I don't want to see no manufactured parts. Not on the men. On the women, okay. Yeah, anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I don't like the pink porn. But more power to you if you're making that. I hope also that if you guys are out here making stuff that your only source of income wasn't fucking Pornhub, because what the fuck are they doing? I was so confused because I wasn't reading all that. When you go to Pornhub right now on your phone, it's going to have a message from a lady. She's sitting there real serious. And I'm just like, what the heck?
Is she naked?
No. It's like she's at work at a desk. I don't know if it's AR or what. She got a blonde wig on. It's less stiff than mine. And well, I'm saying wig. It's probably not. Anyway, she looks like that lady that was at the Coldplay concert with her boss.
What do you think about that? What did you think about that? And did you read the statement from the wife?
That's not real.
That's not real.
You seen the typos? Yeah. Well, let me not say it's not real. It's unconfirmed. I kept seeing it circulating. I did read it and I loved it. But then I was like, it's typos in here. I don't think she did this. Anyways, that and the picture with them babies, that's not her. It's another lady. I found her on Facebook. LinkedIn was in shambles. I don't really care for LinkedIn too much. Like, to me, I try to use it very professionally. I am a professional on there. Whatever professional shit I'm talking about, engaging with, it turned messy. People started commenting
on LinkedIn
on their pages. They were commenting and stuff early in the morning time. I wake up, me and Whitley on a walk. This is what I see all down my timeline. I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I got up early. I can go to LinkedIn and see for myself. Mm-hmm. I saw it. So I know it was happening. People were leaving comments like they wanted a job because obviously these people about to be out of them, right? People were commenting like, I'm a crisis manager. If you need help, blah, blah, blah. Somebody had the same name as the man. And I can't remember what he did professionally, but like everybody was coming to his LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. So of course he was smart enough to know, let me let y'all know what I do though, just in case you want XYZ. Yeah. And it was something, I can't remember what it was. Didn't apply to me. Anyway, I thought it was wild. Then I try to put myself in their spouse's shoes. I would be so embarrassed. I want that letter to be real, the statement from the wife. I want it to be real too. But either way it goes, I just wonder, and I've wondered this often with people who be out and they're with someone who is married, or they are married and they're out with someone very publicly. I'd be wondering, like, what do you do for a living? What do you have for yourself? What would happen if your world came tumbling down because somebody found out about this affair? Or is it okay? Mm-hmm. Because I also have to remind myself, everybody is not going to take issue with this. Like some people do have open relationships, open marriages, and they're not public about it.
But they
because
didn't
of
have that.
They didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I be thinking about all of that. When I saw this, I was just like, this is
What are the odds? Like, in my
great.
mind, I made it a whole Olivia Pope moment. Like, I was like,
What would you do if you were Olivia Pope?
well, wait,
And-
not Olivia. I just made it like a show. Like, I was like, what if the wife curated all this? Because it was just like, what are the odds at a concert? I mean, because then I saw something where it was like, the wife did know somebody in a part of the Coldplay team. And so then I'm like,
Sounds like a scheme that the wife set up.
and I'm not
And
mad at her.
I love
like
to see
she had
it.
been saying,
I
y'all
like
know
when
you're
the
cheating
girl-
on me. And he was
Mhm,
like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, Rebecca.
I like to see this kind of stuff.
I'm
If
not
that's
cheating
it.
on you. I work late. I do a lot for this family.
I'm working at astronomy.com. What the fuck? Where
I
you
do
work?
this for the
Atmosphere.
family. Like,
Still don't know what atmosphere. What are they even doing?
Cheating. Like, I really want a cheating ass nigga, a man, not a woman. It's just different for some reason. Because why do y'all do this? Like, he has so much.
Arrogance.
I'm assuming he had a lot to lose.
Yeah,
And you didn't want to just stay in the hotel?
you did. This is the other thing.
Y'all on the
I'm
whole
saying it. I started not to say it. I'm about to
screen.
say it. Okay. I'm not trying to offend people, but for real, a lot of y'all, nobody would have known who you were for real if y'all didn't act the way that you did once you realized you were on the screen. All that ducking and dodging, it would have been very easy to say that was such and such. Y'all know what I'm saying? Read between the lines. It wouldn't have been all over the time. People are on kiss cams every sporting event. The fact that y'all did that, everybody was like, oh, holla, holla, holla. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, no, it wasn't cute.
Were they cute?
No. Mm-mm. I couldn't see because of the light, but then I did. No, we were good. Anyway, you see people on a kiss cam and on the camera, but when you do all that ducking and dodging, you running off, is why. And then the girl that works there that recently got the promotion with the brown hair that was sitting over there cheesing. Now, I would like to speak to her.
Is she in trouble too? Not really, I guess.
I don't think she's in trouble, but what I want to know is, did you get the promotion because they offered it to you to keep the secret, or were you a part of the scheme?
Are you in the threesome with him?
Well, no, not that
Oh.
scheme, but that's another good. I didn't think about
I
that.
am like, after I
It sounds like we actually need to sit down, stop talking to y'all, and sit down and have a meeting and come up with some scripts. Because I need everybody on the job. I want Hulu to do a limited series. I would like HBO Max or whatever the fuck your name is today. I want y'all to do a movie. I want Tubi to do something to hold me over. And give somebody else a chance. And then who else be doing the things?
Tyler Perry?
Netflix.
Oh.
Netflix gonna have the real documentary. I want them to have the real documentary with the swinging cameras while everybody's sitting there and half of your face is dark. I want real documentary. Hulu gets the limited series. HBO Max gets the movie. Tubi, do what you do.
I want to know why in today's day and age, why are you doing this? Like, at the end of the day, like, and if you guys don't know, let me let you know.
At the end of the day,
You are being recorded. I mean, that's just it. You're going to be on camera. If you're cheating, if you're stealing, if you're mistreating somebody, like, you're likely going to get caught. And so it's just,
right.
to me, it's just interesting. And I was having a conversation with a friend. I don't even want to be his friend no more because he was it's stupid. Like, you know,
did
you ever
something
have somebody
dumb.
give you some, like, their opinion? And she's like, sorry, you're dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about cheating and marriages. And he was like, well, you know, women
Immediately.
shouldn't, like, he was like,
You
it's
shook
too
my
many
wig.
women right now that are just like divorcing their husbands. And I said, do you know why? Do you follow that Asian lawyer? I forget her name, but I follow her. My mom sent her to me. And
She does the airline hacks?
No.
Oh.
She's an attorney and she's a divorce attorney. And she's been talking about how there's an influx of older women who.
Send it to me. I would love to get some
Oh my
insight.
gosh. She's really breaking it down. She's like, there's an influx of older women who are leaving their husbands.
Good.
And him and I were talking about all of this, the cheating, the stuff that men just, he's like, you're a man basher now. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, I just am looking at things for
Maybe
what
you're
they
being a little
are.
bit more realistic.
And just saying, like, talk about it. Tell me why men cheat. Tell me why you think that his wife shouldn't leave him for that. He's like, because women shouldn't leave their husbands.
Why?
And I said, well, what if
Why did he leave her to go be with the hoochie mama?
Well, he was like,
Sorry.
well, men can do that because we're going to actually have options out here. And I was like, it's 2025 and you're actually saying this out loud. He was like, yeah, he was like, but just look at it. He was like, if a woman, you leave the husband, he's the one who's probably making the money, and you want to take all his stuff, you're going to go live your life by yourself, and you don't have anything.
But you have options, so get that.
You're not going to be able to get a man. And he was like, so it just behooves women to stay with their husband. He said, look at Cardi B. She did all that, and now the man did what he did. And I was like,
and Cardi B is up. And is stuck. Like she said, she got more money than him.
I just don't think it's all about the money. I'm like, what about happiness?
But to his point, like she can't get she don't need one.
She probably does want one though.
No, I said need. Oh. Like she will be fine. She wants one, I'm sure, yeah.
And but so his argument was, yeah, y'all do want men. And they're not going to want you if you're at a certain age and you leave your man. You need to stay with your husband. I said, even through abuse? And he was like, well, what do you consider abuse? And I was like, who are you?
I'm with
but
you,
the
Cass.
fact that like there are a lot of men that think like this, and it's like, y'all, what are we doing? I said, so wait a minute. Are you saying that you don't believe that emotional abuse is abuse that matters? And he was like,
oh God.
You talking about words? I was like, who are you? Like, y'all need to have some of these conversations with the men in your lives.
These are the conversations.
Because you start to see, you're like, wait, what? I was like, yeah. So if a woman is in the house, in a marriage, and let's say she's been married 30 years, and the whole past 17 years, he's been calling her out of her name. Maybe he doesn't hit her.
17.
Let's say 17. The women stick it out. I know a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking crazy to her. They have kids. Your kids are seeing this. Like, he is disrespectful. He doesn't help. You're saying that the woman should stay? So then
because she can't get another one of this raggedy version of a human.
So then I was like, you know what I think it is? I said, I think that there's a pain tolerance. Because I even look at myself and some of the things that I've put up with. I think that, and I'm going to say black women specifically. I don't think that the white women have this. But I think that black women have a certain pain tolerance, and we don't look at it like that. We stick things out. We have a pain tolerance that gets passed down from mom, from grandma, from everybody. And black men, not everybody, but I think this is because too many people are saying this where it's like, bro, that's not okay. You've seen your mom work really hard or your grandma work really hard and deal with what she dealt with and stick it out. And so now you just look at everybody else like, yeah, you're good. No. You're not good. You don't need to have this much pain tolerance. You need to leave. If it's bad emotional abuse, especially physical abuse, financial abuse, there's so many different levels of abuse that men think is silly. They're just like, that's not, y'all just making shit up now. What?
And I be wanting to get a cast and don't even matter. Now, why do you, I don't need anything coming back to haunt me. Why do you say you don't think white women deal with this? What do you think is different?
And none of this is factual, but I think
just thoughts, ideas.
I think that I don't really think, and white ladies, if anybody's listening, please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really think that they grow up seeing like what we see our moms do, like just like
the dysfunction.
No, not dysfunction. Just like a lot of hard work. Like just you're doing a lot. You're doing like 7 things and taking care of kids and cooking and working and just like you just carry it all and you are tired. I feel like white women can say they're tired and they can go to sleep. And if we are like, I'm tired and I want to go to sleep, everybody's like, get up. It's like seeing when your parents see you taking a nap and they just mad. Why can't I just lay down? Why is it? And this is coming a lot from like seeing things on social media, different arguments and different things pop up in my timeline where it's like the men be getting so mad when they hear black women talk about wanting a soft life. And you assume that she's saying she doesn't want to work when that's not what that means. Bitches just want to feel soft every once in a while. And I don't really see that in the white world. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but show me, I guess.
Well, I don't go.
And a lot of the people that I know who are white, it's like, oh no, my mom didn't work. She was a mom. It's like, oh no, my mom was a mom and she worked more than one job and she was a great wife and she could, you know what I mean? It's just like, and we all saw that and we kind of are like, that's just what you do. You can do it. But now we're kind of like, well, bitch, wait a minute. I'm tired. I ain't even doing all of it.
Yeah, it is frustrating because it feels like y'all really want us to be not only working fucking mules, but you want to be in charge. That, going back to something you said, you didn't say that, but that's what I heard. Last episode, it boils my blood. It's making my wig slide off and the clip-ins I added into it.
Do you think there's a way to find balance and peace? Because I
do
feel like
think
it
that there is
shouldn't
a
be
way.
an argument if your girl is like, I just want softness.
It's frustrating to me because it's like, how can you say that you want to be in charge and you want to lead, but I actually do more work? And then it's like, oh, you think this is like a regular job? Then it makes it feel there's not actually a relation. It's like, okay, the person at the top, they make lots of decisions in a company. You make all of these decisions, you do all this stuff, but you don't have to do like the grunt work.
Okay. You're not answering the phone. You're not
answering the phone. You're not
the
pulling the
bathroom.
report. You're analyzing the report. You don't have to do the stuff. You have all these other people under you. So then it starts to feel like you think you're that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, how the fuck you think you're that? I do you could leave and it won't, I might be sad. Maybe there's a little bit less money, but like shit will go on. You actually don't do that much. So why the fuck do you think you get to lead the situation as a man, you know? And it's like, if I have to work, if I'm taking care of the kids, I'm doing their doctor's appointments, I'm staying on top of all of these things to run the family, and you go to your job, whatever that is, or run your business and you bring home some money, but I still got to put in money for everything else, you are actually the weakest link. You need to rub my feet.
I just don't know where we meet in the middle, because again, I'm going to give you another example.
I don't want to meet in the middle. I want them to go away from me with the bullshit.
Okay.
But what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm just be confused because I don't, what are we all doing? I have another friend going through a divorce. And he was telling me how.
Oh, a man friend.
This is a man friend.
Okay.
The wife
He's
wants.
sad?
No, he's mad. Men only care about their money. I mean, and I know a lot of people right now going through divorces. The women are sad and the men are only like, you can't have anything. Like all they care about is the money. And so
that's all they got to hang on to, not even their hairlines. Go ahead.
I'm listening. He's having a moment. He's like, can I just tell you something? He's telling me the things. He's like, she's trying to take some of my money that's like is not hers. And I was like, I'm listening. Because now, y'all, I don't know shit either. I don't know shit about nothing. So I was like, okay. I was like, so she's trying to take the money. Okay, how long were y'all married? A long time.
Okay.
I said, okay. I said, well.
Kids?
Kid.
Okay.
I said, okay. So I said, now let me just ask you something. Just out of like, that's your money. Did she work? Yeah, but she didn't make a lot of money. I said, okay. Okay. You're keeping the house? Okay. I said, so let me ask him, do you care about her? Like, I know this is happening and this is probably really rough for both of y'all.
Yeah.
What is the goal? I said, because at the end of the day, I was like, would you say she was a good mom? Yeah. Why don't you want to give her anything? Like, are you actually saying that, like, you don't think that she deserves anything? What sense does that make? And he really was like, you're just taking a woman's. No, I'm not.
I'm really curious.
I'm trying to understand, how do you make this make sense? Y'all are leaving each other. Y'all have been together almost your whole lives. You're keeping everything, and she has to go into the world. You don't think that you owe her something. I think you do. I don't know.
You don't even want to give her something. Is he taking the kid?
And that's what I said. You don't.
He is.
But I don't. That doesn't. To me, that still doesn't.
I was just wondering because I was gonna have something else to say, but okay, I'll take that back. So he's taking the kid,
and so that's probably
he wants
even
her to be gone.
I said, you don't just want to help her, like I said, let's just really think about this. You probably had times in your marriage where she was probably doing a lot for you.
What'd he say?
It was just quiet.
He had to think about that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what men be expecting. You have. Especially if you have the money, you have to give it. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. You're giving the money. And she probably deserves it, if we're being honest. And the time, I always go back, when people don't want to listen, I always go back to, hey, listen, I don't know your situation, but let's look at your mom. You think your mom deserved a little something more from your dad? I bet we all would say yes. Mm-hmm. We probably all would say. I don't know why we can acknowledge the hard work that our mom does, but men can acknowledge that your wife is doing the same thing.
I think they get stuck on that that loop of thinking about, oh, I gotta have a legacy. Your legacy is shit, bitch. Ooh. That's what it is. When this is the type of person that you would be, because you would create another life with another person, and then because things work out. Now, as long as she didn't do nothing too crazy, like against you or your child or something truly horrific, the relationship just didn't work out. Now, all of a sudden, this person
should be care if they're okay.
Like, I will be honest, I would wonder, you're taking the kid, what's up with that? But if we've been married for a really long time, what did you do throughout the marriage? Were you supportive of her doing something else to make more money? Did she want to make more money? Did she have career dreams and you made her put them on hold? Or did she not have career dreams and she just kept a job because you made her? That's on you, sir.
It is on you. So this is what I came up with. I came up with a little plan. I don't know what God has in store for me.
For the girls or for you?
For everybody.
Oh,
I think it really benefits. I think it benefits everybody. Just hear me out. Hear me out. This is what I was like, okay, well, should I be blessed to meet the man that has the capacity to love me and we love each other and we want to do this and we choose to do this. No one's forcing the other one or trying to change the other one. I think there should be marriage insurance. And I think there should be marriage insurance, like there's car insurance, like there's home insurance, like there's life insurance. And I think this is what it is. If you decide that you're going to get married, that's a big deal. And apparently nobody's treating it like it is, because now it's ending and everybody's like, oh, I'm taking everything. No, nigga, you're not. Because now I'm fat and got kids and I done sat down at home to help take care of these little ashy kids. So I think there should be marriage insurance. I think if you decide...
What is marriage insurance?
Marriage insurance is going to be this. We decide we're getting married. So what we do is there is an amount of money. We look at what everybody's bringing in that goes into this insurance pot. So that if we decide to get a divorce, whoever is saying they don't want to give anything, okay, great. I already have what I'm taking. I'm taking the marriage insurance money. Okay. Now, I got a few things to work out, but I think it makes sense.
Hey, guess what?
What?
There's something very similar to that.
A prenup.
Yes.
But
and why are
really.
y'all running from that? No, it is, though, because you can decide from the jump, this is what we have. This is what we're sharing. It's not, you sign a prenup, you leave with nothing. We will talk it out beforehand.
But
so you're saying the insurance, the person who decides to leave.
Well, the insurance can go up. With the prenup, what I don't like about the prenup is if we do this prenup and we was both broke when we did the prenup and then somebody, let's say wrote a book or something and it blows up and it's like now all of a sudden.
You can put that in there.
But what if
your future endeavors, you can spell out, okay,
if that was never a future endeavor? Let's just say that wasn't a future endeavor and something happened that you didn't plan and somebody got some money and it's like, okay, you leave them here with what you came with. And
that's not how that works, though. That's my point. Oh. So if you sign a prenup, you can say, okay, this is what you have, this is what I have. If we're getting married, we're going into the marriage, we will decide, okay, we're coming together. If this doesn't work out, you leave with what you came in, I leave with what I came in, and everything that we establish during the marriage, we will split however we decide to split it. You get to make the terms. There's also a postnup. So if you get married and you didn't do that shit before or you need to change it, you can change it. You make the rules. The men especially would like you to think that a prenup is you only leave with what you came with. That's not it.
You leave with what the agreement is.
And you make your agreement.
I think that's the thing that's happening.
But if you have an insurance policy, it's just like when you buy car insurance, right? Or life insurance. You decide what your policy is, what the amount is,
but
and
when
what
certain
you get.
things happen, that policy can go up. The price can go up. So
for your monthly fee?
Both. Yeah. Let's do both, and we can add on different things. Prenup and marriage insurance. Who's with me? Raise your hand. At this point, I actually don't even know if I can do it. I am seeing so many people fail at this. It doesn't make
marriage.
Yeah, it's starting to be like, what happened? Like,
I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I hate to say it. Don't log off from us, but the people got to log off and touch grass. I think people spend way too much time listening to other people and what they're going through and taking what other people like podcasters, media personalities, everybody. That's why I said I hate to say it. But I think that even sometimes when y'all be writing in advice, sometimes I'm like, how do you feel? We can tell you what we think when we're looking at this, but we're only getting whatever you put in the email. There's no extra context. Sometimes you got to like check in with yourself.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who I look at sometimes and I'm like, wow, she really doesn't care what anyone is saying. She's like, I love him. Megan Good with Jonathan Majors. She did not give a fuck what everybody was saying.
Yeah.
That baby said, I love him.
I think she needs a pork chop.
I think she looks good.
She looks beautiful, but I think she needs to eat something. I don't be seeing her in real life, and yeah, I don't know. More protein. I think a lack of protein is doing something to the brain because that was all weird. Beautiful girl, beautiful gowns.
But she didn't care. So she was like, I don't care.
A lot of people don't. And that's how it be going. Do you think it'll last?
For some reason, I do.
How long?
I think
a lifetime or
I
like
do.
a long time?
I think they're going to be together. I think that real or fake, I think they're going to be together. Because I think that if the man is faking it, it can last longer. I think Jonathan Majors is in a position where like, he better stay. What he gonna do? I mean, like, I think it's gonna stay.
All right. What are your bets on it? I wish it was on Prize Picks or one of them apps. I got $100. I met this man one time. He gave me $100 on Prize Picks, that gambling app for the sports. I don't know what he does for the site. I forgot. Hey, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know which way to bet. I'm going to try in football season. Y'all let me know who I should be betting for when it starts up. I know it's coming up around the corner. I can't wait. Do you be going to football games?
I mean, I have, but...
When was the last time? Long time ago?
No. I went to, oh no, that was a basketball game. I guess it has been a little minute, but it's funny because there is a guy that I went on a date with. I thought he wanted to buy a house. I did not know this was about to be a date. And the
guy you were telling us about?
No, this is a different man.
Hey, you slipped another date in there. Gotcha. Okay, so you go on this real estate date.
Yeah, and I said to him, oh, I thought you wanted to talk to me about real estate. Like, we got to talk about some real estate if you want me to stay. And we did. And he's pretty done really well for himself and is in a good circle. And I was like, you need to, I'm starting to, you know, we were talking about boundaries and stuff. I'm starting to be really good with like business boundaries. Like,
oh, good.
Saying the things and not feeling like, oh, like, I don't want to come off this way. No, y'all need to buy some houses. I don't really know what to tell you. Like, don't
waste my time.
Yeah, and I'm not dating and really standing on that. And there are some people that have been like not listening to, I'm not dating. And so you keep communicating with me in a way that you think you're going to, I'm not responding in the way, I'm not calling you back.
You think I'm about to pull my panties to the side for you?
Yeah. No. One dude sent me a DM and was like, oh, I see what you're doing. Good. But if you know
which
someone
one you want to
like to purchase a home, or if you want to purchase a home, even though I don't want to date you, we can still do that. It's not no... Anyway, so the one dude, I still had fun with him though. Like this guy that we ended up going to, Zakia. Zakia is really good. The food is good.
Oh yeah, I love that place.
Me too.
I've been several times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, I love me a Persian restaurant.
Me too. I used to not really care for them, but now I'm like, little grape leaf. Anyways, I was like,
pomegranate.
You need to refer a few people to me. And he was like, I got you for real. I was like, and now you're on my newsletter. So, what you trying to do? Buy a house or not?
Okay, yeah, get off my phone.
Yeah, I don't really have the patience for it. I was going somewhere with that, but I forgot where I was going.
Let's be honest. Sometimes, no matter how much you really, really want to, your mind and your body are not in the same place whenever you want to get in the mood. This episode is sponsored by VIIA, the brand behind the most loved THC libido gummies on the market. They are designed to enhance intimacy, heighten pleasure, and help you fully embrace the moment.
You know, the high love, it was a Valentine's Day edition, and it's so loved that now you should just be buying it when it's not Valentine's Day, like me. I personally love the high love because it makes me feel flirty. And I think that is just, it makes you happy. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I'm actually feeling a little bit flirty. It almost made me go on a date, Kiki. Remember how I told you, I was like, yo, I'm not dating right now. I popped a little high love. I was feeling so flirty that the high love gummy really almost had me and my little libido out with somebody's son. And I was like, So I had to turn it into some self-love, but I absolutely love the High Love gummy. Like, it's just like, again, a good flirty, refreshing outside. If you're trying to be outside, I mean, High Love.
So High Love is crafted with a powerful blend of cannabinoids and time-tested aphrodisiac herbs to bring you an experience like no other, like Damiana leaf for passion, maca root for energy, and horny goat weed. This formula is designed to increase blood flow. It's going to awaken your senses and help you fully embrace the moment. Whether you're looking to ignite chemistry with your partner or indulge in unforgettable self-care, if you know what I mean. This is the gummy that delivers. It's trusted by over 500,000 happy customers. VIIA is known for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies. They've got something for everybody, including soothing topicals and calming drops, all made with organic lab-tested hemp from trusted independent American farms.
So, you guys, these are premium products that fit your budget. If you're 21 and up, check out the link to VIIA in our description and use code CockTales to receive 15% off, free shipping on orders over $100. And if you're new to VIIA, get a free gift of your choice. Oh, I love a little freebie. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. And you guys, please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Take your passion and pleasure to a whole new level with High Love from VIIA.
People wasting your time, men feeling entitled, perhaps.
That's
what I was thinking.
Sound bitter. Bitter.
I tried to do it again. It didn't come out. Maybe, but I don't really care.
Okay.
I have had surely moments where I knew that I sounded bitter, whether I felt that or not. I have absolutely felt bitter to the core. I'm not
really
that right now.
bitter though, because sometimes I'm like, is it bitter or is it like, it's like when we were talking about with Ashley, like a lot of things were created to really benefit men. And it seems like the women that see that and talk about it, it's like, you're just mad because you don't have a man. Okay, that's not true. It's just, I'm trying to figure this out.
My whole fucking life, okay? Where is your man at? That's why you're single. Shut the fuck up, because you might not be single. You might have had 10 long-term relationships. But what does that say about you? If you're 40 and you've had 10 long-term relationships and you still not happy, I think we might be riding on the same fucking boat, bitch. Get back to the back in your seat. Now, there have been times where I will honestly say I was bitter. Mm-hmm. I was depressed. I did not feel good. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel good about the decisions I was making.
But bitter because you didn't have a man?
Not bitter because I didn't have a man. I think the bitterness
was like life was just not going how you thought it would be.
It wasn't going how I wanted to go. And I was upset and disappointed in myself. Because it's like, have you ever felt like, I know that I'm making bad decisions. I know what I should be doing, but for whatever reason, I'm over here like fucking can't get right. I just keep doing the wrong thing. I know what is right, and I'm trying, but I'm not doing it. Something's not clicking. Something's wrong.
But is that bitter or is that depressed?
I was both, but I think that like, okay, I was depressed.
It's just niggas walking up in here. Okay.
Yeah, this is some different looking ones. These ain't the ones from earlier. These ain't the interns. We got to hurry up. Let's hold on.
I can't tell if they cute or not.
Shift this wig. Okay. I couldn't either. These lights is bright, but that's all right. We look cute. That's what matters. I should probably cover my booty cheek up. I forgot I had on these panty shorts. My bad, y'all. It's all well. Hey. But I'm gonna stand on it was giving bitter. Because that is kind of how I felt.
Okay.
Like, well, I don't know if you know or not, but I will say I felt like not only was I depressed, disappointed in myself, upset at like so many different things, I never felt like I couldn't get out of it. I knew that it was, I prayed and hoped that it was temporary. But I'm going to say that it was bitter because it wasn't like I had a bad experience and I'm having a bad day. I started to, as a result of everything else, the depression and everything else, I started to have a negative view of everybody and everything. And it's just like, I'm listening to other people, even shit I wasn't going through, but I'm listening to people who have had shitty situations. And I started to like accept that as
This is
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's not okay. That's not how I truly want to be. I'm not there now, but I was. And it's like, okay, I've got to get out of this and make sure that I'm forming my own opinions because I'm listening to everybody else and I'm not listening to me. And that's another thing that's causing like this weird feeling in my body. It's because everything is at odds and I don't even know how I feel. So until I feel strong enough to be sure of what I think, I can't be listening to too much of what everybody else says because people will speak as if it is fact because that is their experience. And maybe it is a fact for their life, but I do not believe that all of us are the same. I don't think all men are bad. I don't think all women are bad. A lot, but not all. And I was stuck in that and just like not seeing the light in that moment is the main thing that's like nail in the coffin to that was bitter, Kiara. And I'm happy to not be there. And sometimes I feel it kind of trying to poke out, especially when I'm listening to other people and they're going through shit or I'm about to be on my period or I am on my period. I mean, so it's like most of the month. But 1 week out the month, I'm good.
Same.
And that's when I try to have these self-reflective moments because every other time, like, mind ain't right.
I think my mind is right, but I also think that sometimes, I don't want to call it bitter. I just want to call it like something else because there's
bitter makes you uncomfortable.
It doesn't
to
make
say
me uncomfortable.
that.
I just don't know if that's the right way to describe it because, okay, all men are not one way and all women are not one way. But you do look at certain things and you're like, I mean, well, a lot of you, I can always bring it back to, okay, when people are having babies. And again, if you're a woman, you probably have had friends have babies, had sisters who had babies, cousins, and you
sent
see
some babies to heaven.
Yeah. Huh?
Sent some babies to heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Or somewhere else.
And you see, like, I feel like women see the things that you see when women have babies. There's a lot that goes into it. Your body, for instance, is like gone. Like you are literally lending your body to have a baby. And then you look at like, lately I've been looking at like, okay, all the preparation that women do, even when you're married, like all the preparation that women do to make sure that you're gonna at least try to be a good mom, going to a Lamaze class, doing things to like prep to be a mom, reading books about you're about to be a parent, reading things about a baby and making sure you understand the different stages of their lives. And even the good men, I look at the men and I'm like, do y'all have a group? Are you seeking guidance to become a father?
They are playing fucking fantasy football.
Are you seeking
still
community?
Living out high school dreams? That's their community.
Are you seeking community to learn how to be a dad, to know what the child does at different stages? And all I'm saying is I don't see it. I'm not saying it's not real, but can someone send me a group? When the women go to the Lamaze class, the women are normally like, let's go to this. And the men are like, we don't need that. You do need it. You need it. You've never done this before. And so in my mind is going like, what? Okay, so all men don't do this, but where is the group? What do y'all do to prepare for the things? You don't, because you know the woman's gonna do it.
And you know what they do? They go to work and their excuse is, well, I'm making money.
What if your wife dies? You know what I mean? Like,
that
I don't
part.
understand.
Then what you gonna do? You don't even know when they supposed to get their motherfucking teeth. You gonna be trying to give these babies Happy Meals at 3 months old. That baby will choke and die. Next thing you know, you sitting in prison. Is that what you want for your life?
I mean, I really am just like, why can't we just say the truth? Y'all don't try to do certain things.
They feel like it's women's business. But the moment I ask you to pick something up, you want to remind me that I said I was independent. I told you I have to be independent. This is not a choice. It is by circumstance. I would love to sit back and grow corn in my backyard at my estate, dry out those kernels, shave them down, put them in paper bags with everybody's names and their birthstones, and let you pop them in some new age microwave like Meghan Markle. I want to be doing fucking arts and crafts. I want to be sitting on my thing.
Get with a white man.
Hell no, because let me tell you something. I done seen some things on that side. Not from my own personal experiences, outside looking in, but I was close enough. Hell no. And I'm not going over there. I'll wear the. You try it and you can report back.
I'm not trying it. I'm not doing it.
A woman once told me, who's been with the whites, a black woman, and she was like, people feel like, and I'm like, you saying people, but I think this is just you sharing your feelings, but it don't matter. People feel like, oh, you date a white man, you're not gonna have to deal with this. They have their bullshit too.
I bet.
I think everybody does. And and again, I don't want the pink bean.
I don't know what I want, but what I do know is
a rib from Fox Brothers.
I still gotta
I ain't
try
talked
it.
about Fox Brothers in so long. I had to.
I still gotta
but
try
I had
it.
them on Friday.
I just want happiness, honesty, and peace.
What's the last thing that made you happy?
The last thing that made me happy was
person, place, or thing. Doesn't matter. Anything. Where you really was like, I feel good right now.
This was recently, and this has to do with real estate. I will say that real estate lately has had me really happy. Like, even just like sometimes when I'm up late working, and like if I'm talking to a friend, they're like, you need to go to sleep. And it's like, I don't know. I actually am like enjoying reading this or creating this or like learning how to find an avenue for my client. Like, I had a moment where like I had to really like give myself a pat on the back and realize I've only been doing this for a year. And I got an email the other day that said I had I hit a certain amount of money made in real estate that I'm considered like I could call myself just like a luxury agent. And they sent me like, there's this whole luxury group and like you get like into
New doors open.
Yeah. And I just felt really, really good. I was like, oh my gosh, like I did that. Like I did that and God did that. And a lot of y'all don't know. I don't talk about the real estate path a lot. Really quick. I'll keep it really quick. My ex made me feel like a broke bitch. He started to do that and started to be like, your cars are, we talked about it. And so when we ended things and everything went left and it was really sad and it was rough. Maybe I'll talk about it one day, but it was rough and I didn't really have anything. And I was just praying. And one day I got a call from a guy and I didn't know who it was. And I honestly thought I was going to get murdered. But I didn't. He wanted to go see.
He was about to say that.
He wanted to go see a house, and being a real estate agent is really expensive. No one tells you that. When you get in it,
I done heard about this.
There's so much you have to pay for, and I was so deep in that I was like, I gotta keep doing it because this has to work. I remember saying,
yeah, it's too late to turn around.
Yeah. And anyways, this man had called me, and he ended up being my first client. He didn't know that, and he bought a home for $1.3 million, and that commission check was $39,000, and I really needed it. And even that, like I learned what needed to be learned to get through what needed to get through because there was a lot of issues. Every deal that I've had, minus Lex, has had like these things where people are like, this just doesn't happen.
But you were in the crash course. So.
And one of my mentors was like, you know what? Agents like this, like people who get in real estate and this type of shit be happening, you have a great thing ahead of you, for real. Like you got it. And so like real estate has been making me happy, bro. Like, wow. And it feels good. And I feel good. And even though I be sounding sad, y'all, I'm good for real now.
I just want to also point out this time last year, we were at another studio and you were stressed about real estate. And I don't know a lot about real estate. But I was like, but what I do know is like most people, Medinah has been talking about selling houses, right? I remember saying something to you and I knew this because I know a lot of people who get into it. A lot of people don't be selling stuff in their first year.
And
it takes a year.
Know that.
This girl, once she did the test, she done got her certificate, whatever you call it. She's licensed. She can do the damn thing. It wasn't even 6 months, Medinah, and you sold a home over $1 million in this economy. And I'm like, she's over here stressed. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what all is going on. I get it. Because when you work hard, you want to see some results. So I get it. But I'm like, she's been really hard on herself. And then you sold that. And then you sold more. And it's just like, what a difference a year makes. So I hope that you are really proud of yourself. And sometimes I hope that you go back and think about that. It's only been a year. Has it even been one full year?
I'm bad at looking at stuff like that.
Because it's just July.
My year was sometime in June. I don't know when it was, but it was in June. And a guy that I went to school with, he told me that. He was like, because he hadn't sold anything. He quit.
Exactly. He's the average. You're above average.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because I was like, okay, you want to sell it. Like, that's good. But like, from what I heard, most people don't. Not that you can't, but most people don't. So don't be hard on yourself is what I was thinking. I'm like, well, when you care about something, you care. And it don't matter what everybody else is doing. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to do the damn thing. Anyway, proud of you.
Thank you.
And I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Hopefully one day I can be a client.
Oh, you definitely will be. How much fun will that be? Can y'all imagine me and Kiki looking at houses?
I got a bunch of stuff. I ought to share the notes so you can just
keep my eye out. Yeah.
Put a pin in it.
Now that's going to be fun.
And I need to also remind myself to buy these lottery tickets. Some of this shit, I don't know how I could ever earn the money.
Well, you get a loan.
No, I mean like to qualify. I mean, I be looking at shit like, bitch, calm down.
I had to tell Lex that also. I was like,
because I be looking at Beyonce style homes.
So I was like, ma'am,
but I wouldn't waste your time like that. I have
But you can. If there ever is a house you just want to go see and play, we could go to.
Let me know. Okay, I didn't know you had time for that because I know you be booked and busy. But realistically, I have like on Zillow and the other apps and stuff and all these other sites. I be saving realistic dream. One of Jay's friends just bought a house. It's in Douglasville.
I bet he got a nice little bang for his buck.
Brand new build. And shout out to you, Matt. Him and his fiance got the house. Brand new construction. It's huge. The thing that made me go, I said, oh my God, I'm old. The pot filler. Ladies.
The one where it comes out over the stove?
And then I wasn't going to ask, but I was thinking it. So I'm glad he did. He was like, y'all ain't get gas. Because I just feel like you need a gas stove in a kitchen like that. He was like, man, no, but only because they don't have it available there. And that was something else. So that's something to consider. I need to be somewhere where a gas stove is available.
Okay.
I need a good outdoor kitchen. Even if I got to like make everything else smaller, I need outdoor kitchen for my crawfish boils and barbecuing.
Okay.
I need a gas. I don't have to have a gas line. I can get a propane tank. That's not a big deal. But I need outdoor kitchen area. Crawfish boil. When I barbecue, I'm going to have charcoal. I'm not Hank Hill. But this ain't about that. I've got a lot of things. But yeah, I found a few homes.
You know what you want.
And I got a bunch of examples. I like the, what is it? French something style. These trendy modern farmhouses, they're okay.
They're starting to go overboard with them, though. It's like, okay, y'all, I get it.
I don't know about that. French provincial or something like that, I think it's called.
I like the houses that are white. I like them. The white and black houses.
Yes, I'm loving the white and black. And I'd be looking at home like, okay, it's white and black right now. How would I feel if I didn't want to totally redo the exterior, but I just want to change the color? Would I still like it? That's something that I want to think about. I would like my first purchase, if it's my goddamn money, I want to live there.
Okay.
After, I want to do the investment property, but I need a home.
I can't wait. See. This is gonna be fun, Kiki.
We'll see. It will come. I was talking to someone who wants to buy a home. I'm not ready to have them talk to you yet because I need to convince them that it's a home that I would want.
Oh. Well.
The house is beautiful.
I could live in Douglasville if it was, well, I do need a man for that.
In a big ass house, yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Because they got land too, acres and acres.
I want a baby goat.
It's room for that. I don't want that. And I would ask you to have a fence if you were my neighbor. I want a little garden with things to eat.
Yeah.
Not just flowers. That's for the front. I need some lettuce. I need herbs. Anyway, y'all, please share this episode with everybody so I can buy a house.
Yeah, and so I can sell them a house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
I need some more money.
y'all.
Oh, also, please continue to check out XOMan Podcast. Leave comments on there. Watch it, everything.
My sister is reading Will Packer's book right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a good book. I
want
forget
to
what
get
it's called.
I forgot what it's called too, but she was like, you have to. She talks about it every day. She's obsessed with him, and I was
I
like,
have the book. You want it?
yes.
Okay, I'll just give it to you because I have you like to read the book.
I like to read the book, but is it in your car?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
But I can get it to you tomorrow.
Yeah, let me get it so I can read it on the plane.
Yeah,
she's obsessed with him.
It's a really good book.
And your episode with why was I about to say Bernie Mac? It wasn't Bernie Mac.
He's dead.
I know. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
David Banner was really good.
Oh, you watched it? Listen to it?
Yes.
I
Y'all are
enjoy
really
him.
flirting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't get in trouble now.
Huh. Who gonna check me, boo?
I don't know, but
Because ain't nobody bought me no house and I paid my rent. So again, who gonna check me?
No one.
Okay. I mean, they could try.
I really do wonder if I am ever gonna get a man and what he gonna be like.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna be able to commit to somebody. I can't commit to a damn outfit half the time. And I just feel like I just need patience. I don't know. Maybe I need more.
Maybe me too, because sometimes I don't wonder the stuff that I was going through. It was like, were y'all going through that? And then y'all just worked through it and got through it. And it was like, yeah, he did used to abuse me, but we're good now.
I would hope not. Also, okay, this is so random, but I have to ask. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, and then it's gonna be time for all of us to log off. I told y'all already about my obsession with the time loops, time travel, and all that shit, right? It ain't gone nowhere. I promise you, I don't know if it was the weed drink that I had, because I had one to go to bed, because I was not going to go to sleep. And I was like, I've got to get some sleep. I don't know if it was that or just something was happening. I started having a weird feeling while I was laying in the bed. And I was like, I think there's a parallel universe.
Definitely.
And my person
is in there?
Is trying to get over, or maybe she like tripped. If she's really me.
It's a woman?
Well, I mean, it's a parallel. I'm a woman.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
but
thought
I mean, like my person on the other side. On the other side of this our universe, that's their universe.
Don't she need to stay over there?
Sometimes people be moving
but she
around.
don't need to come over here.
Well, that's why I think I was feeling uncomfortable, because something
here.
happened, because she was like stuck in a portal or something, and I had to go pee, but I wasn't getting up. I was like, is it in the bathroom? Like, I don't fucking know. Anyway, it was feeling weird. I was seeing weird things, but I also was trying to edit a video on CapCut where it does like the outline, so it could have been a combination of both. Anyway, can everybody spam my sister Mallory Alexis, MALARIALEXIS, on whatever social media, and tell her, please just edit all of my videos. I cried. I laid on the floor and cried. It was just a rough time. So it's probably just a psychotic break. Now that I'm saying this out loud, thank you all for listening. But I did kind of feel like somebody was trying to tug me. And I do wonder, I'm not joking, have I ever went somewhere else and then made it back? Whether it was like going to a different time period or going to a parallel universe. Has anybody had an experience like this? I've been watching too much spooky, scary story time from Ashley Inc. on the YouTube and the TikTok and everything. I want to know if y'all have, because I think I have, and I think that's why sometimes I feel so convinced that something happens and I be feeling like people are gaslighting me or whatever, because I know it happened. But I'm like, I was on the other side.
Or you were dehydrated.
That could be true. But sometimes it's like, nah, fucking no.
We should go do an ayahuasca trip.
See, now you're talking about real drugs.
Well, I mean, let's just go ahead and go there. You wondering?
Ayahuasca?
Yeah.
That does time travel?
It took me to a time travel. I was like,
well, wait a minute. I didn't know they was doing all that.
Where time travel.
They got it on GoPuff?
No, we need to go to Peru and do it in the jungle.
They don't have it on DoorDash.
No.
Because I get my drugs on, I get drippy. And my rose water lemonade with the THC.
No,
and
we
the
need
CBD.
to go to Peru and do ayahuasca.
Oh.
And that would be fun. If you want to come, you guys just put a little plant in the comment section. On that note, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we have some advice to read for you guys.
Losing weight and improving your health does not have to feel impossible. I feel like y'all can trust that from me, because y'all know I will give up at the drop of a dime. I don't like working out. I don't like eating healthy all the time, because sometimes it's like, okay, you want to combat a problem or, you know, whether it's like truly like health or just vanity, because I got both. I get discouraged very easily. Y'all, I have never felt this way about any of the things that I have done or taken to try and do better with taking care of myself. It's so much easier. I'm not feeling discouraged. I am seeing results. Everything that they have said was going to happen, I'm doing it for weight loss. I don't know what the medicine is called. It starts with a T, but it is great because what's happening is I'm not having those sugar cravings like I used to. It only happens, I'll be honest, there were days where I wasn't taking my medicine like I was supposed to. I'm supposed to take it every day. That's user error. So if you're not doing the instructions, that could happen. But when you get back on it, it's just like, oh, I'm good. Like I was turning down. I was in Houston, you guys, where there's so much great food. I was turning stuff down. I was like, oh, I'm full. I'm just going to have this. I just want a little. We all stopped at the table at one day like, what's going on, baby? I'm on that Life RX plan, and they are getting my gut right. They're getting this body right. I am dropping pounds. I am feeling lighter. I'm sleeping better. They didn't even say that is what would happen. I just can't tell y'all how much I love it. And I love that even though I was rambling during my appointment with the medical professional, because that's what you'll do when you start off. You talk to somebody and you tell them what you're trying to do, what your concerns are, talk about your history, all of that stuff. You're really talking to somebody. They're not giving everyone the same thing. Right. And they are going to make sure that, they're monitoring what's going on. You have to check in every month. And I like that because I don't want you just ship me stuff without ever checking in. Then I feel like, well, what am I taking? You don't have to worry about any of that. I am feeling good on it. I'm loving it. How has your experience been?
So my journey with Life RX MD is it's interesting. I, at first, was on the breakup diet. Like, I just wasn't eating and I wasn't working out and I was just not being healthy by not eating. And so it's interesting. Like, the journey was, okay, bitch, you gotta eat some food and you need to start working out. One of my friends made me start working out. So when you implement working out, did that, then I was like, let me actually start eating right, and then the Life RX MD. You can remix it how you want to remix it. If you are like, bitch, I'm not about to be working out, cool, you can take the pill. You're still gonna be, or whatever medicine they give you, you're still going to lose weight. In my journey, I was like, okay, I want to lose weight and build muscle, and I don't want to lose too much weight. So they capped me at like a number where it's like, this will help me just maintain what I was building. And I absolutely love that I have the power to do that because I was losing weight, but there was like a little pudge that I just couldn't get rid of. There was 2 rolls on the back of my sides. Kiki, I've never been able to get rid of those rolls.
They gone?
I took a video in the gym the other day. I asked my girlfriend, I said, will you take a video of my back? The rolls are gone. And I know that's the Life RX MD. Like, I'm just
sometimes you just need a little help.
Sometimes you just need a little help. So you might be listening to this, be like, I don't want to be walking around looking like a bobblehead. You don't have to. You might just want to lose like a few little pounds, and you can do that. And that's what, I just love it. I also love that there's no contracts. If you try it and you're like, I don't want to re-up, I don't want to, you don't have to.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I can honestly say I'm wholeheartedly excited about this brand, and I've been looking at before and after photos. I just did this last night, and I cannot believe just where I'm at right now. It also helped me chisel down my face. Like, you can't do that working out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it helps you target some of those areas that really are just difficult. I don't care what y'all say. I love it.
I love it too. I have been very pleased. I am so happy that we are working with them. I'm happy with the overall experience, and I am going to continue to use them. I have more goals. And then I was like, you know what? I've scheduled another appointment because I wanted to talk to them and just like address some other little things going on and just see if they maybe have something to help me. And so I'll keep you guys posted about that and let you know if there's anything else. But I know that they do stuff for like men's hair loss. Oh, yeah. They do stuff for erectile dysfunction. There is no reason to be walking around here with the what's his name? George Jefferson and a limp noodle. If you don't have to, if you want to live your life like that, do you, baby? That ain't got nothing to do with me. But if you don't want to, there's no reason and there's no shame. We all need a little help.
We do, and it makes me even wonder, like,
I don't know how to put ribs down.
You know how we always talk about the men with the big hips and how it's really hard because you were just born like that?
If it's fat and not just a wide set pelvic bone, because your bones, if you really are big bone down there, I mean, they can't do nothing about that. But if it's a little stubborn fat.
Yeah. Just try it and tell us how you like it.
And just say, it's for everybody. It's not just women and the men, everybody.
Yeah.
No matter what it is. Yeah. Y'all got to check it out. So enough of us telling you about how much we love it. We want you to try it if you haven't already. And if you have, y'all should hit us up. Send us an email or a DM and let us know how it's going for you. Anyway, just visit liferx.md and use our code CockTales, CockTales at checkout and get $50 off your first month to get started today. We could all save a little buck, you know? That's LIFERX.MD and use code CockTales to start your journey to a healthier you with support that actually works. The link is in the description box below, and now we'll get back to the show. You guys, we are back and it's time for the advice. If you have a question that you want us to possibly answer on the show, hopefully it's not of dire need, email us advice@cocktalespod.com.
Okay. You want to read it?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do the side chick one.
Okay.
So this one says, am I the side chick or the wife without a ring? Well.
If you got to ask.
Why you ain't got no ring if you think you a wife? You're not the wife, but you are without a ring. I'm sorry. Let me read it.
She thinks he's going to propose.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't hold your breath. Oh, sorry. Okay. Inner thoughts was just escaping. Hey, Kiki and Medinah. Love y'all so much. Please help because I am spiraling in silence.
It's okay, girl.
I've been dating this guy for 7 months. I thought I was going to say years. Okay. He's consistent, sweet, fine, and tells me all the right things. We've met each other's families, gone on trips, and I keep a toothbrush at his house. She didn't say how old she was, okay. But he refuses to call me his girlfriend. He says, is this me? It's like I flipped it and wrote the letter. Okay.
Titles are performative.
I'm not mad at him. Okay. He says titles are performative and that he's not trying to do what society says we have to do. I'm starting to feel like I'm playing wife with no benefits.
You are.
But every time I try to end it, he says I'm overthinking and we're good. Am I being slow? Yes. Or is this man spiritually single? Help me get my mind back. Sign the titleless wonder. Okay. You're wondering, he doesn't want the title, right? Okay. There's no negating that. What do you want? Is he going to give it to you? If it's the title, he says no, then why are you dealing with it?
Because women have really been
It's only been 7 months.
The bullshit. And it's like, I really hope that I get to have daughters because I'm not doing this to them. We all are fucked up. I mean, that's really just what it comes down to. This is why we question ourselves. We second guess. It's like, he literally, he said it. And I'm not talking.
He said what he said.
He said what he said. And we all do this, girl. Some of us make it through and pass the test and then a lot of us don't. He said it and you're still like, does he love me? He doesn't. And that's just, we have a hard time really seeing the truth. The man is showing you the truth. So the answer is yes, you're being slow. I don't know what to tell you. You want a title. He doesn't want a title. Do you know what that means? That means you move on. And if he really does see the value in you and he chases you and comes back and it's like, you know what? I was wrong. You were right. Then cool. Then maybe you can do it. But you're going to be fighting for something that you want. He doesn't want it. I feel bad for us. I really do. The world was made for men.
This is a man's world. Ain't that what James Brown said? He went to jail plenty of times and got out and was still out here terrorizing the streets and beating on women. So yeah, I think you're right about that. Now, I'll say this. I don't think that because he doesn't want what you want means that he doesn't love you. But you also didn't tell us that he ever said it. Think about that. 1, 2, at the end of the day, no matter how he feels about you, he does not feel like committing to you. And it sounds like this is a major issue for you. What is the good? You have to answer this for yourself. But what is the good in holding on to somebody when the biggest thing that you want They literally have refused and stonewalled you. And then when you want to leave, they want to keep you there, but they're not willing to give it. So why do you keep staying when he pulls you back? Do you think that him doing that, like something is going to change? As a person who is kind of like him in the sense of, I don't think titles are always performative. Sometimes they are. Sometimes people feel like, well, it's like a possessive thing. I don't like that. I also, there's a ton of things that I don't like, but there are some things that I do like. So I don't feel like I never want to have a title, but I also don't want to pacify somebody who hasn't done what I have said I want and give you the title in hopes that things will change. You got to stop holding on to this man, hoping that things will change. This is what you want. If he doesn't want to give it, you have to move on. If he changes his mind and can find you, then you can revisit it at that point. And that's just it. Stop being stuck here. You're not happy. That's why you wrote us. Leave.
I just think it's so crazy how men really don't move like that. If the man, I just was telling y'all last week, I was like, oh no, I don't want to have sex right now. It wasn't like he was like, I get it. He was like, no, you need to have sex. Like, it's not, when a man has something.
But once he gets to the point of erectile dysfunction, you're supposed to be understanding. Think about that.
And you will be 9 times out of 10. I don't understand. I'm going home.
We'll be number 10. All right. Well, y'all keep sending us this advice and we're going to give it to you like it just is.
Raw and straight.
Advice at cocktalespod.com. Raw and straight, unlike some people.
CockTales.
Okay. You want to, is it long?
It's long.
Okay. We're not doing that either. It's too long. You're going to read a snippet?
I'll read it. Is it long? Okay.
I see you just keep scrolling.
It's
rows and rows.
You guys, we'll read CockTales next week. For real. We'll have a whole episode of CockTales.
I'm going to try to make some.
This is long. Thank you for listening to the show. We love you. I'm really tired, honestly. Mm-hmm. We've been here and I didn't go to sleep last night until 6 a.m. because I couldn't go to sleep. And
I had to be a mother. And so y'all know I'm be upset about that for 3 weeks. I ain't gonna say nothing right now because I done found out people be Googling me.
Mm-hmm. So send in your cocktails. Still send them in. If it's long, send it in. Send it in. Next week we will be revitalized and ready to take on the world with Vaseline on our faces. Thank you for listening. You know, you grease the children up.
I just caught what you said later. I was like, woo, I'm gonna be extra shiny. Sitting in here like a damn Christmas ornament. Anyway, me and Blondie, one of my blondies, will be back.
Yeah. If y'all really would want to do an ayahuasca trip with Kiki and I, please do let us know. Because then that maybe could be something that we could put together. And that's really not an expensive trip because
it's not.
Peru is cheap. And
you know what I love about Peru?
You were saying in the jungle.
Peruvian chicken. And that is my shit. Also, if you make wigs, hit me up. I would like one for free in exchange, but I'll buy one because I want some more wigs. Okay. I don't know when I'm going to get a braid appointment. Life is rough. Pray for us. Virtual hugs. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. We will see you guys soon. Check the description box for everything. And until next time, you guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Population. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Sweet on the dry. Bye. Bye. Bye.